They move Boulder to a hill close by the yards. Rusty is sure that on a clear night it is gazing up at the mountain and that its sighs are being carried on the wind to where it once used to stand, proud and silent. I wonder if Rusty is right, don't you?
Gather round, everyone. I have someone I'd like you all to meet. Say hello to Toby the tram engine. Toby, this is Thomas, Percy, Kana, and Diesel. Toby's line on the mainland was closed, so he'll be working with us for a while.
Hi, Toby!
Hi, I'm here to help in any way I can. I'm an old tramp, but I've still got some steam in me. What? Oops. So, what have you got?
He started to shunt the trucks. He shunted coal trucks for Henry and sleigh trucks for Donald. He even shunted fruit and vegetable trucks for Douglas.
What would happen if Toby was just, like, a little unhappy? Would he just not shunt Douglas's train? Okay, Toby, where's my train? No talk. Miyangi.
Hey lads, today I'm gonna show you how to drive a car. All kinds of film go like...
Thomas knows every part of his branch line. Just ahead was
a series of randomly placed landmines.
I don't know what eventually means, but it sounds very, very long.
Congratulations, Thomas. You learned English.
You know what that makes me think now? At first, the trains didn't know English.
And they were taught English?
Well, they still had faces and vocal cords and eyes and all that.
Yeah, it's because before they were like, ooga booga. And...
Maybe, just maybe. Do trains have some sort of, like, native language?
Ooh, was the island of Sodor colonized?
No, you see what happened was, trains lived there, they were the natives, so like the railroad and everything was already there. And then Sir Topham Hatt happened upon the island of Sodor.
Well, that's what colonization is.
Yeah, and then decided that the best thing to do would be to stay there and help them learn our culture.
Hi, Percy. Do you want to go punch an orphan? Why would I want to do that, Thomas? Why? What are they going to do? Tell their parents?
It's time for the Summer Splash Mail Call! Joan in Sea Haven writes, does Squidward take requests? If so, could he play What a Girl Wants?
My pleasure.
That doesn't sound like What a Girl Wants.
It's the free jazz version.
I don't like free jazz.
Here's another letter from Joan. I'd like to request that Squidward not play anymore.
Attention! This is your captain speaking. I've got good news and bad news. The good news is we'll be landing immediately. The bad news is we're crash landing.
Grandpa's heart shut out the engine that his ears could clearly hear. The engines on Sodor put her very much in her thoughts.
I'm sorry I'm late, Thomas, but there was something wrong with the track switches, and I went the long way around.
Percy, I've always thought that gold dust is all Mr. Conductor needs to travel here. But maybe he's really supposed to travel on the lost engine.
He talked about buffers in his sleep last night. Buffers are at the end of a railway.
The journey gets bumpier and bumpier. That's what Mr. Conductor told me.
I think that's how he travels here. On a secret railway.
Belonging to the lost engine. Oh, Percy, my wheels suddenly feel a little wobbly. I think Diesel is around here somewhere.
I'm sorry, you two. Diesel heard every word you said. I'm going after him to see what he does next. You'd better carry on and get the mail delivered. You're very brave, Toby. Oh, Diesel won't bother with an old engine like me. He thinks I'm really useless.
He was cross.
Thomas, what are you doing? Mr. Bubbles, the very important bubble liquid is still missing. The mail cars are stacked up at the docks, and you're not working
On my birthday.
What is
Birthday.
So what are we going to do now, little Thomas? Mr. Conductor's lost his sparkle, and now he's gone and left us too.
Diesel will destroy me. I need help. Who's going to give it to me? I think we're all in danger. And maybe the lost engine can save us. Really? Then the lost engine must be even bigger than me. Oh no! Now Thomas is getting ill.
I've still got a dusty funnel, that's all. Now I'm going to look for Mr. Conductor.
That trip down the branch line, oh, it was just wonderful. And Thomas, oh, she looks splendid today. Oh, yes, she does, dear. You're a he, spluttered the passenger. Your name is Thomas, and they just called you a she. Aren't you offended? Have you no backbone? They said she looks splendid today, and I do, don't I? Said Thomas the tank engine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a branch line to run.